When you watch wrestling on TV, everything looks smooth for the most part. You don't usually see superstars talking or punches not connecting due to clever camera angles and cuts. Things like these are among many tricks WWE uses to enhance the product. This video will cover 5 behind the scenes secrets WWE wants to keep hidden. Remember SmackDown before the brand split? Remember how the crowd often sounded way more lively and energetic than they looked? That's because WWE regularly adds fake noise to their taped shows, including SmackDown. Oftentimes, the crowd noise is added during a superstar's entrance, for example, but if you look closely, sometimes the crowd seems uninterested, while a tremendous amount of cheers fill the arena. You'll find that Raw is a much more natural crowd feel, since there isn't much time for editing given that the show is live. Even worse, WWE is also known to artificially quiet or even mute crowds when it comes to boos, most famously in respect to Roman Reigns. Though most people watching wouldn't think it, a WWE referee actually has a ton of responsibility when it comes to how a match goes down. Refs have to tell wrestlers when a commercial break is coming up or when the match should end. Referees are given a script before the match so they know what to expect and how the finish will happen, thus they know when to count to 3 and when not to. If something happens off script, the referees are also responsible for relaying on-the-fly adjustments to the wrestlers after receiving instructions through their earpiece, often given by Vince McMahon himself. Suffice to say, WWE refs are actually crucial to matches in more ways than one. One thing you probably hear a lot about when it comes to WWE secrets is scripting. Though it wasn't always like this, today every line is scripted for promos for nearly every superstar. As you can see with these examples, a superstar is simply parroting memorized lines as promos, which results in a reduced sense of realism. Besides a few people such as John Cena, The Rock, and Paul Heyman who are given a lot of freedom with their words, most wrestlers go out there and simply follow a script. For reference, back in the 90s, most characters were given freedom to cut promos as they saw fit. Hell, even Jim Ross says promos nowadays are too predictable and boring. The WWE commentators. These guys have a tough job, calling matches play-by-play, advertising the hell out of the WWE network, and giving insight into storylines and wrestlers, all while avoiding certain words and phrases banned by the company. This isn't an easy job to begin with, but having Vince McMahon in your ear the entire show takes it to another level. Vince apparently relays information to the commentators, telling them what to say and when. He even yelled at Michael Cole during a broadcast after he messed up the start time for a pay-per-view, and then told JBL to bury him on commentary. The point here is, there's a lot more going on with those headphones than meets the eye. If you've ever wondered how exactly the sequences in a match go down, this one's for you. Sources say that well over half of a WWE match is improvised, with only major spots in the finish discussed beforehand by the majority of wrestlers. Besides rookies and other inexperienced wrestlers who might plan out the match earlier, most bouts have the veteran calling the match and leading the action. The more experienced star will take control and improvise the match as it plays out. Alberto Del Rio confirmed this when he was away from WWE, saying he was okay with somebody like John Cena leading the match, but he would take charge against somebody less experienced. This makes me respect these wrestlers even more, knowing that not everything in the match is predetermined. And those were 5 behind the scenes secrets WWE wants to keep hidden. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Also be sure to follow Wrestling Up on Twitter to stay up to date with videos and news. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.